Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. I am super excited, as I always am, for these videos. We are doing my 2020 favorites, but today is actually going to be my favorite drugstore products. This one I was so excited for, right next to my Dollar Tree favorites, drugstore favorites. I love trying out drugstore products, finding those hidden gems, and because I started couponing at CVS, I've been able to try a ton more products. Really great for me and for my channel because I'm getting a lot of stuff for free or very low cost, so it's super helpful for me because I want to be always testing out the new releases. So a lot of stuff I also got in PR, which I am super grateful for, so I was able to test out a lot of products because of that reason. I get the most excited for drugstore PR. I don't know what it is, I just love finding products that are affordable but also a great price. So I have some skincare to share with you guys and then a lot of makeup. I tried to narrow it down to no more than like 2 products per category. Some categories have 1. So I'm going to try and go through everything as quickly as possible and not ramble on too much because I have a lot of bases to cover here. Everything is going to be linked down below if you guys are interested. A lot of these products you've heard me talk about already in favorites videos, so this is going to be my roundup for the year of just the products that I absolutely loved from the drugstore and were standout products to me. So if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, I hope you will. It is that first link down below. Also make sure you tap that little bell right next to the subscribe. Gizzy's here. So you will get notified every single time I upload a new video. You will get notified on your phone and also by email. So let's get on into my 2020 yearly drugstore favorites. Hopefully the lighting is okay for this video. It is really dark out today and I only have my ring light and one light over here. Usually I rely on the sun for this light, but there is no sun today. Let's kick it off with some skincare. My favorite drugstore eye cream has to be the PEACHY Retinol Eye Cream. You can see she is really flat because I use this every morning and night usually. I rotate this with my ROC under eye cream. That one is awesome too and it has great reviews. This one has just been my go-to. This is the Smoothing Eye Cream. Came out with their Jasmine line, and PEACHY is so amazing with sending PR and it gives me the chance to try out all their products. You can get PEACHY at Target and also at CVS as well. So the packaging, first of all, is absolutely adorable. It is so cute. I just love using this because it is so nice and moisturizing for underneath my eyes, and I feel like it really makes a difference with the brightness underneath my eyes. I love the added retinol in here. So as you know, the years go by and we get older, eye cream is so important. Keeping this area like fresh as a daisy is really important to me. I'm in my 30s now, so eye cream is like a must and I want to make sure I'm using it every single night. There is rarely a night now where I skip eye cream, and if you're in your 20s and you're watching me, start applying your eye cream in your 20s. It might seem a little strange because if you have nothing underneath there, start in your 20s. I promise you make the biggest difference, and also stay out of the sun. Don't tan your face. So I love this. I will definitely repurchase. It is more on the pricey side, but I feel like a good eye cream and good skincare is always a little bit more pricey. So this says rejuvenating and toning. This nourishing eye cream helps skin look smoother and brighter, and I definitely feel like it does what it promises, and I just really enjoy using this product. I don't know if I mentioned this last year, and I'm sorry if I did, but this has been my favorite drugstore moisturizer, the Peach Slices Citrus Honey Aqua Glow. This is actually a K-Beauty product, and this is no longer available in CVS, which is where I used to get it, unfortunately. But when I was at Ulta, I saw that they had it, so I'm so excited that you can still get this at Ulta, which is the drugstore section in the little skincare drugstore area. This is amazing. If you guys have not tried this yet, you must try it. It is the most cushy, like, gel moisturizer. It makes your skin look so plump and beautiful. I promise you guys, you will absolutely love this. It has water, glycerin, sunflower seed oil, lemon fruit oil, citrus orange oil, soybean oil, grapefruit peel oil. It also has some vitamin E in there as well. No synthetic fragrances, which I love about this, and it also doesn't smell weird. No dyes, parabens, mineral oil, sulfates, or formaldehyde, which is great. You can use this morning and night. This is great if you apply it at night and you wake up and your skin just looks so plump and juicy. Highly recommend. I am so surprised this hasn't like blown up by now because it is so good, and I'm telling you guys, it is such a hidden gem at the drugstore. Another little hidden drugstore gem for favorite serum has to be from Hard Candy. I love this. This is from the Marilyn Monroe line, and I posted about her line on my TikTok. This is Starlit Glow Strawberry Face Serum. It smells just like strawberries and cream. Smells so good if you like strawberries. It has water, glycerin, strawberry fruit extract. It does have some vitamin E in there as well. I really like applying this at nighttime and then just kind of using my roller to smooth it into my skin as my final nighttime routine step. Or you can put this on before you apply makeup and it just gives a really nice glow to your skin. Let's talk brow products that I loved this year. I loved the CoverGirl Brow Gel. I'm actually wearing this today. It is so good. It reminds me a lot of Benefit Ka-Brow, and it's just a little gel pot, and I'm actually almost out of this. I went through like the entire thing. It's very soft. It's easy to work with a little thin brow brush. This color is 710. I don't know what the name of it is. It doesn't say. It did come with a little brush on here as well, but it was a little too chunky for me, so I like to use my own brush. But this is amazing if you're looking for a nice dupe for Benefit Ka-Brow. It has really good lasting power, and I also set it with another favorite from CoverGirl. This is the Easy Breezy Brow Gel. So I'm also wearing this today. I love this because the wand is super small. It doesn't look like a big bulky mascara wand. So if you have like a thinner brow, you're gonna want something small like this. Even for me, I have a thicker brow, but I still like use this to focus on different areas of my brow. So like I love using this to kind of push up the front area and set it in place, and you can really kind of maneuver with this and set your brows more strategically. That's why I love this, because the size of it is so nice and it's not too icky or gooey. Like the Benefit one to me is really gooey. Like you take it out and it's like strings of product. Looks like snot kind of. This one does not have that problem. It's very easy to work with. So I love this product. My favorite brow pencil was from Revlon. This is the Color Stay Brow Creator. The thin pencil, it makes it easy to draw on your eyebrows. So much like the Benefit Precisely My Brow. Again, if you're looking for a good dupe. And we have the nice spoolie on the other end. Actually also a powder in here, which is pretty neat. I don't use the powder, but it's really cool if they give that in there. But I really just mostly focus on the pencil. This is so good for just really like those days when I don't want to use gel. I reach for this pencil and it's so good, super pigmented. It's not too waxy where it's like not enough product is coming out, because some pencils have that problem. It has enough pigment and then also enough tiny little dose of wax in there to help keep your brows in place. Honestly, there are so many good brow pencils. I used tons this year. LA Girl one, the Shady Slim. I use that in the shade Brunette. So this one I think might be like $4. So this is going to be like my super affordable drugstore brow pencil option. This is great, lasts all day, and it has the really nice fine points so you can create your brow and fill in your brows really nicely. My next favorite is going to be my favorite eyeliner for doing a wing. This was actually in my last favorites video, so a lot of the stuff you guys have seen recently, but I'm gonna just talk about it again because it is so good. It's the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Pen Liner. You guys, this is absolutely amazing. It is only $5. If you're looking for the perfect like brush tip winged liner pen, this is it. It is so good. Definitely going to keep on repurchasing this. I am so happy that they came out with this because it's just as good as my Urban Decay one, my DHC one. Those are like my more higher end favorites that I use a lot, especially the DHC one. That's like my top favorite, but this one is literally the same thing. It gives a really black line. It's not gray. It doesn't skip. It's really fluid when you're applying it, so it's super smooth and easy to do your wing and then kind of fill it in. I do a wing every day, so I need to have something that works really well, and this was one of my most recent discoveries when I did a testing drugstore makeup video, and I'm so happy about this. I'll break it up a little bit from makeup and go into a couple tools. I want to talk about my favorite sponges for the year. So these two I talked about in my last favorites video as well. It's the Real Techniques Cashmere Dreams sponge set. I love these two. So you get a flocked sponge, which I use for setting under my eyes and setting my whole face. I actually use this dry. And then we have the regular sponge, which is a super cool, unique, like flat egg shape. They actually both have that shape, which I find really unique. I haven't seen this kind of shape before in a sponge. So I like to use both sides. I use the little butt and then I also use the tip of it. Gets so soft when you wet this one right here. That's like the regular non-flocked one. and I've been using these non-stop. They work so well. My other favorite sponge for setting underneath my eyes and also blending out concealer is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. I'm like seeing how dirty all of these are because I use them all the time. This one is super unique because it has this like small, kind of like, I don't even know what you would describe this as. Like it's small but pointed on both sides. This is so soft and I love using this to blend out my under eyes. You don't have to just use it for the camo concealer. You can use this with any concealer. So it works really well. I love being able to blend out my concealer with one side and then flip it over to the other side. Use that for setting my under eyes. So this is definitely a favorite sponge for the year. Let's talk about now favorite drugstore mascaras. A lot of these are going to be no surprise to you guys. My first favorite is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. I have talked about this so much on my channel. This is super nice. I just have to be careful with it because a lot of it comes out on the brush. So I have to like apply it sparingly or else you'll get too much. That's the only kind of like downside to this. But I love it for making my mascaras and my lashes just look super bold and voluminous. It really, really makes a huge difference. My favorite Essence #Lashes of the Day mascara. This is so good, and I talked about this in my last video, but I think this is getting discontinued. So I picked up a bunch of bottles at CVS. This works so well, especially when you pair it with the lash primer, and it just makes my lashes look huge. So mention that one again, and make sure you guys go to CVS and pick it up. Hopefully it's also still at your Ulta. You will love it. And then of course, this is like a repeat favorite, but has to be mentioned, Essence Lash Princess in the green tube. I also love the one in the purple tube, and then I also have the orange one, which is okay. It's not my absolute favorite. This one and the purple one are my favorite. I also have been loving the blue one, which is the waterproof one. However, I can't find mine. I don't know where I put it. The waterproof one I used probably even more so than this one this year because that one was like my freshest and newest one, and that one works so well, especially if you like wearing waterproof mascaras to hold your curl. So definitely Essence mascaras are top notch in my book. I think they're absolutely amazing. I have convinced so many people to start using Essence. Friends, family members, and everyone gets converted and tells me they're like, oh my gosh, these are literally like the best cheap mascaras ever. They work so well, like way better than high end. I have to give an honorable mention to something that's newer in my collection, but it's so good. I was shocked. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This kind of went, well, it really did go viral on TikTok. Everyone was talking about this mascara. With all my couponing and my L'Oreal coupons at CVS, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I have to see if it's really worth the hype. And I was not expecting much because when you see the brush, it's this little skinny, tiny little brush, which, I mean, you don't really expect too much from that. Maybe a little bit of length because it literally just looks like a fine comb. But I was blown away when I applied this on my lashes. I could not believe that this gave me volume along with length. I was shocked. Smoothie break, I am back. I also updated my lip color to show you guys some products in my lip category later on. Move on to highlighter. So first favorite is from Milani, the Afterglow highlighter. I have 01 Afterglow, and then this is Summer Glow 07. These are so beautiful. This one is more of a like champagne kind of color with more of a yellow undertone. That is Summer Glow, and then this is the one I'm actually wearing today. It has more of a pink tone to it. But these are super pretty. Definitely more of a subtle highlight. The pink one is up here. That is the one I'm wearing today, Afterglow. It looks so pretty on the cheeks because they're not too crazy where it's like that metallic stripe, but it still gives you a really beautiful glow. It looks so pretty, and it was really easy to apply. It's not insanely buttery soft like when you dip your finger into it, but that's okay with me. I think these are a great option if you're looking for something that's not glittery or too metallic. I feel like this is more like my speed lately when it comes to highlighters. And then my other favorite, I talked about this in my favorites video as well for November, the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. Absolutely stunning. It literally gives your face this like angelic glow. You need to try it on yourself to see. It is also so affordable. It is like $2.99, $3.99. I would recommend this highlighter to anyone who's just starting out with makeup or looking for a great highlighter. The color of this is very unique. It's like a, I don't even know what you would describe it as, like a champagne with a little bit of a peach undertone to it. There's no glitter or anything like that. It just gives the most beautiful glow to your skin. It's the bottom one here. It's just such a magical highlighter and I love it. Love it so much when I'm doing my makeup a little more natural, but I just want to have that lit from within glow, like an undetectable highlight, but where you could still see it when you kind of shift your head. This is the one that I've been reaching for. Face palettes I wanted to share with you guys. Both are from PEACHY. So this is one of the new launches they had this year. This is the Sheer Sunshine Summer Glow Palette. I love this. I didn't talk about this too much on my channel. It's something I use more like off camera, but I love the bronzers in here. The highlighters are really pretty. They're all across diagonal right here. And the fact that you can also use these as eyeshadow is really nice. I like using the highlighters as just like a pop of shimmery lid shade. These also have that kind of like subtle glow to the cheeks, which I think is really pretty. Also love the new palettes they launched. They're these little like quartet. This one is Sugar Blossom. This is the Nuance Quartet. These are so pretty. I love that you get like a bronzer shade in here, a highlight, and then you get a blush, which has a little bit of shimmer to it. And then down here you have this like pink highlight shade, which I really like applying on my eyes. The other one, which I love too, this is Honey Nectar. The gold and the pink in this palette are so stunning. And then this is just like a universally flattering kind of pinky bright shade. And then you have this nice like shimmery kind of bronzer down here. Kind of similar, but I really just loved this launch. I think this gold shade is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And then this pink shade is insanely gorgeous. It has that like pinky shift to it. I definitely had to mention these. I think they're absolutely stunning. Favorite bronzer is also going to be from Essence. This is their Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder in medium tone. So this is called Sunkissed in California. So this one is a little different from the other one that is matte because it does have that little bit of glow. I'm wearing it today layered on top of my cream contour, and this just applies so beautifully, super smooth going on the cheeks. Really nice pigment, and it is just beautiful. I love that bit of like subtle kind of shimmer that it has. It reminds me of something higher end for sure, and you get so much product in here, and it's really pretty to look at too with the fun pattern. So Essence honestly killed it with this bronzer. Definitely gives you just that like kind of out of the sun tan kind of look. I put it all over my face today, on my forehead. And this I think is like $3. It's a crazy affordable option for a bronzer. If you love something that has a little bit of glow, I love having a little bit of glow on my cheeks because I feel like it just adds that bit of sun-kissed-ness. Hey guys, I'm popping in here in the middle of the video because I realized after I filmed this I forgot a favorite, and I had to mention these because I love them. The Revlon Skin Lights. This is the highlighter in Twilight Gleam. This was definitely a favorite this year. It is so gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness, definitely a favorite product. So I had to come back and mention this. And also the Revlon Skin Lights Sunlit Glow Bronzer. You can see this was well loved this year. It is so beautiful, you guys. It just gives the perfect glowy look to your cheeks, like literally sun-kissed. It's light, but it is gorgeous. These were definitely two of my favorites from the Revlon Skin Lights line. I definitely want to pick up a couple more of these, but absolutely had to come on here and recommend them. I cannot believe I almost forgot to include these. Favorite powders. This one I mentioned in my last favorites video. It is the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action, I think it's called. Yeah, Triple Action Finishing Powder. I have the shade Light. I love this for setting underneath my eyes with a sponge on my forehead, anywhere that I highlighted, center of my nose, chin. This has like magical blurring filter effects to it. It is truly amazing. You will see the blurring effect happen when you apply this. So nice to just set underneath my eyes because this helped me kind of get away a little bit from baking. I baked so much this year. This is my more natural powder that I used underneath my eyes when I just didn't feel like baking and I just wanted to set underneath my eyes. Also a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder if you're looking for one, and if you can catch this on sale at Target, even better. And then my other favorite, this one I'm wearing today, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I believe this was in one of my favorites videos for the year. One of my monthly favorites. This is so good. I have the shade Light. It has such a nice bit of glow to it, so it's not a completely matte powder. I am oily, so I do tend to stick to more matte kind of powders, but I really love this one for giving a soft, focused glow to underneath my eyes and my face. Now, I'm not talking like glitter because it doesn't have glitter in it. It just gives this very like soft, kind of ethereal look to your face where it feels like a filter effect, a blurring kind of effect. Looks really pretty underneath the eyes, so I am so happy with this powder. It works so well. Okay, let's move on to some eye products. So my favorite eye glitters for the year. The first one is the Profusion, the Sparkling Eye Topper. These are phenomenal. They are so pretty. Total dupe for these Steel Glitter and Glows. I love this color. This is Twinkle. It has silver with some rainbow shimmer to it, but not like a cheesy rainbow. That sounds really bad to say like rainbow shimmer, but it's stunning when you put this on your eyes. I absolutely love the way this looks, and these are like $4 or $5 at Walmart. Definitely want to pick up a couple more of these. And my other favorite lid glitter is the Black Radiance Eye Appeal Lid Glitz. I have the shade Movie Star. You can pick these up at Target. They have so many pretty shades. I really loved this like pink purple. These are always my favorite kind of glitters because I just feel like the pink, light pink glitters look really flattering on my eyes. So these two are favorites. I will never get tired of wearing glitter, these liquid glitters on my eyes. I just think they are beautiful and they totally like kick up your look and really steal the show. I have a few palettes to share with you guys that I loved. So the first one is from Profusion. It's the Sienna's palette. I reached for this so many times. I just use this actually for like a 90s look. The neutrals in here are just perfect, and I love how affordable these are. They're like 10 bucks and the quality is absolutely amazing. I use this all the time. I always reach for this palette. I use this a lot in Instagram tutorials, and I just think it is a fabulous budget palette. I highly recommend those. The Pacifica Magical Eyeshadows, I talked about how much I love these in one of my monthly favorites videos. I use this palette so much this year. I think it is so underrated. The quality of these shadows is really, really good. You get those really fun shimmers that you apply with your finger that are reminiscent of the Urban Decay, I think it was called the Stone Vibes palette. Yeah, that one. And then you have tons of really pretty mattes in here, which I love using. Honestly, the options are endless because you also get blues and you have all the like neutral tones as well. And then my favorite palettes are gonna be the LA Girl Pro eyeshadow palettes. I'm wearing this one today. This is the pink palette. It's not called the pink palette, I just call it that. But this is so, so pretty. Oh my goodness. You guys remember I used this in my birthday makeup look. And then again today I wanted to do something just a little bit kind of smoky purple with a halo eye. And I already used up the entire matte shade in here. Shades in here are just so beautiful. They apply like a dream. Really awesome, and I love the color scheme in here. And this one I discovered more recently. This is the blue green one. This one is amazing. It is so good. These are like Natasha Denona level shadows at the drugstore, you guys. They are so good. Highly recommend you check these out if you're looking for amazing quality eyeshadows. The shimmers in here are like wet when you put your finger in them, and when you apply them, you don't need any sort of setting spray on your brush. What you see in the pan is what you get on your eyes, which is crazy awesome. I love all the tones in here. I love the greens and the matte shades. They perform beautifully, and the mirror in here is so bomb too because it is huge. I'm gonna pick up more of these palettes. Not wait to see what else they come out with. They already have like an Ulta exclusive little palette that I want to get, and a couple of 6-pan shadows I'm going to definitely try out because I was so impressed by these. Favorite lip liners going to be the Jordana lip liners. They did repackage these, which I just noticed the other day. They're now calling it Draw the Line. So, but the colors are literally exactly the same as the original packaging. So two favorites, 20, which is a classic, and then also Rock and Rose. I think I'm wearing 20 today. It applies so nicely, and it's just a awesome budget-friendly lip liner if you're looking for these kind of like brown mauvey tones, which are really, really popular. I did go ahead and pair it with a favorite nude lipstick, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. These are $1.99 on sale at my Walgreens, so snag these, you guys. You cannot beat the price. Other favorite that I used a ton this year was the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Soft Spoken. This is like the perfect kind of berry tone to go along, like I said before, with a nude lip. And this one is really pretty. It is a pencil, so whereas with the Jordana ones, you could just twist those up. A classic lip liner, but I love the color of this one. It was definitely one of my go-to lip liners, and the quality is just. Onto foundation, more like face products. So my favorite drugstore foundations were shockingly more medium coverage foundations. I cannot believe it. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I was having a really good year, and hopefully this will continue on. Really good year with my skin just being very kind to me. I would of course get still breakouts and whiteheads, but it was really calm and clear, which I am so thrilled about. As many of you I'm sure would feel the same way. Whenever your skin is doing good, it's like you feel like you can conquer the world. So medium coverage foundations were like my jam. So CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. This foundation is so beautiful, you guys. I love wearing this. They had sent me the whole collection, which is nice because I was able to mix some shades. So I use medium tan when I'm more self-tan, or light medium more like in the winter time. I did not think I was going to like this because it is more of a lightweight foundation, but you can build it up. It looks so pretty. It is just, your skin looks so, not even like too dewy, because when something's too dewy, it's too much for me because I'm oily. If you set this with powder, it really is so beautiful, and I cannot get enough of this. My other favorite foundation from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Infallible. I loved it so much that I actually got a second shade from couponing. This one's $4.70. This is my deeper shade, and this is my lighter shade. Absolutely stunning foundation. I cannot believe that the drugstore is coming out with these gems. This looks so beautiful on the skin. You can build it up, and it's just enough coverage where it's like it covers your flaws, but still your skin. It's not heavy, it's not cakey. I love it. It looks so pretty with other products too, like creams and your highlights and your blushes. I think this is amazing. Such a good launch from L'Oreal. Favorite primer is definitely from CoverGirl. I love the True Blend Base Business. This is the mattifying one with clay. This is good for oily and shiny skin. I just found myself reaching for this one the most when I wanted something to mattify my skin, because like I said, you guys know I'm oily, so this one I thought was great, and I really liked all the new CoverGirl launches that they did. Favorite setting spray is going to go to the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. You guys can see I used quite a bit of this year, and you do shake it up before you use it because it does have like a little bit of a shimmer in it. When you put it on your face, you're not going to see like this shimmer bomb explode at you. It just does such an amazing job setting your makeup, really blending all of those powders together. This is great if you're feeling powdery or like you applied too much makeup. Just put this on. This is so good. It reminds me just of MAC Fix Plus, and it's amazing. I would definitely repurchase this. The Catrice setting sprays are little gems, you guys. Move on to some favorite drugstore lip products. Do these even need an introduction? I have talked about these so much. The Maybelline Lifter Glosses, you guys, these are such a star product of 2020. Maybelline did the most with these. These are wonderful. I'm actually almost done with this one. This is Ice, which is like the lightest shade in the collection, the like core collection. And then these two I have here, Opal, which is another favorite. I'm halfway done with this one. And then Reef. This one is just kind of more like a no shimmer to it, so when I have more of a like muted lip on, I don't want to have any like glittery shine. I also have a couple more in my little caboodle, but I just pulled these out to show you guys for reference. These are amazing. I love wearing these as just like a lip moisturizer, but then I also like wearing them over my regular lipsticks for a little bit of shine and gloss, and they really do make your lips look fuller. It's amazing. They have hyaluronic acid in them. Look so pretty with a lip liner too. You could wear these over any sort of lip color because they have that sheerness to them. They're not like really opaque. I definitely want to try and collect as many of these as I can, and I'm excited to see if they release any more colors, even though they do have a pretty expansive shade range in these. I absolutely love these. I think these are such a standout product. Next favorite gloss is definitely from Revlon. The Super Lustrous The Gloss is the name of these. My two favorite shades are, this one I'm actually wearing, Lean In, which is a pink with some shimmer, and then this one is Sky Pink, which my sister actually told me about. She saw it on Instagram, and some girl used it in like a nude lip combo, so I was like, I need to get it. So this one is super pretty for like a milkier pink look, and then this one looks really nice paired just for a little bit of added shine. It won't really make your lips look bigger, like the Maybelline ones, but just for like a really nice gloss, I love these. Of course, not like mask friendly. Glosses aren't going to be mask friendly, unfortunately, even though I like still wear glosses and make a total makeup mess inside my mask. So these are definitely a favorite. They are super pretty. If you like pink shades, I recommend these too. You can get them at Walmart for like $5. 2 picks for lipstick. The first is from Revlon. This is the line they came out with. This is the new matte super lustrous line. I love these. These were some of my top, like, always reached for lipsticks. So we have the shade Candy Attic, which is more of like a bubblegum kind of pink. Then we have Make It Pink, which is like the perfect nude pink. I love this color so much. You could actually layer these. It's really pretty. And then my favorite brown tone nude is Untold Stories. So pretty. I love these because they're matte, but they're not like too drying on your lips, and you can also top it off with whatever gloss you want to. They look really nice, of course, with one of those lip liners I was talking about before. They have the nice matte packaging to go along with the lipstick, and they last really nicely on the lips. So I am a huge, huge fan of these. My second favorite lipstick is gonna go to Wet n Wild. If you guys are looking for an even cheaper option to the Revlon, those Revlon ones are like $5.50 at Walmart. These are $1.99 at Walmart, you guys. This one is the white line they have at Walmart, and the black line, which is matte, they have at Target. I guess they kind of broke it up that way between the two retailers. This one I'm wearing today, this is Peach Please, like the perfect peachy nude, and it has the packaging that is reminiscent of Pat McGrath. I lost the cap to this one. It's like hiding under my makeup desk, so that's why it looks like that. Real sanitary. These two are more nude shades. So we have Never Nude and Skinny Dipping. I think there's one more nude shade I need to pick up. So there are these two. These are the more matte ones. So if you're looking for an even cheaper option to the Revlon ones, definitely pick these up. Amazing, amazing drugstore option. Wet n Wild killed it with this launch. We have reached the end of my 2020 drugstore favorites. The last product I'm going to share with you guys are my favorite blushes, and I'm actually wearing one today. The ALMAY Healthy Hue Blush. These are so stunning, you guys. I cannot rave about them enough. I can't wait to get the other two shades that they have. This one right here is, I wish it said the name. I think once you take off the little tab, yeah, it's gone. This is the peach shade though. It is so beautiful. It gives the most perfect, radiant, flawless look to your cheeks. Kid you not. And then this one is Nearly Nude, which is the one I'm wearing today. The perfect nude blush. It just gives like this healthy, like the name says, healthy blush look to your cheeks, and it's stunning. But there's always coupons and stuff for these, like 3 off 12, and then if you get your coupon inserts, there's always like an ALMAY coupon thrown in there in the Retail Me Not coupon booklet. These are stunning. I am so glad they came out with these because this has been one of my like top most reached for blushes this year for sure. I don't know how, but I almost forgot to mention my favorite concealer, which you've heard me talk about many times so far, but I had to put it, of course, in this video because I was just blown away by this concealer. It is the LA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer. I have 2 shades here. I have Vanilla as well as Natural, which is a little bit deeper for when I'm more self-tanned. This concealer is so amazing. I love it, you guys. It is like the perfect coverage where you feel covered, but it's not that thick formula that is like so dry and cakey. It's just like in between, and I love the formula. I love applying it. It's like my go-to most reach for concealer. I actually enjoy using this every day. That's how much I love it, and it is $4 at Five Below. Crazy, you guys, crazy. Pick this up. You will not regret it. This has been my favorite concealer by far that I used this year. I did love the CoverGirl True Blend concealer when I want something with even more coverage, when I'm feeling like super duper flawless and full coverage kind of face, but this has really gone so well with my like medium coverage foundations, and it's by no means light coverage or like serum-y. It just is like absolutely perfect and what I'm looking for, and it instantly brightens up my under eyes. Alright guys, so that is it for my 2020 drugstore favorites. I feel like that was so much stuff, but I tried to keep it like as concise as possible and go through everything fairly quickly, but still like highlighting all my favorites. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it, and reviewing all these products for you guys and testing them out throughout the year was just like such a joy. And I love drugstore makeup so much. It's like really my forte. So I'm excited to keep on testing out more products and see what 2021 has in store for us makeup wise at the drugstore. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know if you have tried any of these out yet. What was your favorite drugstore 2020 release? Would love to hear from you guys. And that is it. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!